I should probably explain. Tanhan decided to go and find the stronghold and the portal. Tanhan put the Eyes of Enders into the portal, and then he fell into it. Yes. So the Mistcraft book comes from that. I had to go and rescue him. Finding the portal without Eyes of Ender was a job and a half. He gave me a direction to set off in, and then I kept saying, "Did you pass through a desert? Did you pass through the hills with firs on? Did you do this? Did you do that?" And I ended up finding this 1x1 hole. He's got his head hanging down, look. This 1x1 hole that he had dug straight down to the end portal. Eventually, I found it, and then
there's a creeper coming up your
Behind you, behind you.
Do not destroy that book.
It's
Oh,
a very nice book you've got there.
that could have been a bad end to the end.
I saved you all.
Well, shocking half.
Whoever said the creeper coming up on your ass saved us all.
So, are we all ready?
Yes.
Everybody,
Full charge on everything. That's good.
everybody here is ready to go. We're all
Do you
good.
want me to go in since the dragon's gonna chase me?
No, don't go in until after someone else has got the dragon's attention. Anyone
When are
who's
we
got
actually
decent
gonna start
armour.
recording?
I started when I introduced just a minute ago.
Oh, that's
I
it.
started about
Uh,
23 minutes ago, I think.
Oh, okay. I just pressed the button.
Well, yeah.
Stop recording. Stop recording.
Stop recording. Stop recording.
Yeah, of course you do.
Mhm.
Ego should have been here.
Yeah. Right then. Are we all ready?
Yep.
Everyone happy with?
Yeah.
Got their own intro sorted out for this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will eventually.
I'm in.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Maybe turn on
We're going,
sound, that would
apparently.
be-
We're going for it.
Oh my.
Here he
goodness,
comes.
that- Oh!
Oh,
Goodness.
jeez.
What hit me?
He's flying through. Oh. Get up here.
Get up, guys. Get up. And take care of
Alright,
them.
I'm very high in the sky right now.
That's it. Take care of all of those orbs. I'll try and get
Oh,
his
that was-
attention. Oh, it
Oh god!
does hurt with
Oh.
him, doesn't it? That does hurt. That's good. It like that the lightning gets hold of him.
That night vision
Or
is-
her.
Oh, oh.
Matt,
Go on.
This is so cool.
Bro.
Go on, M-Dog. Get him.
Oh,
Come on.
did that? Oh yeah, that hit.
Come on, come over here.
Wrong way.
Go on,
Oh,
M-Dog.
you can't touch me. Come on.
You can't touch
on.
this.
Do do do
Come here.
do.
Nope, nope, you missed. Try again. Nope, now she's running. Now she's running. Oh, what's
Yeah.
wrong? Does that hurt?
I think we got them all.
Awesome.
That was
And
fast.
it's going to
That
be
was really
fast.
And I've been killing the dragon.
We are tech up. It's going right down, so everybody needs to bring it down to where we want the
Oh.
portal to be now.
Come on. Go, get over here.
We do not need a portal in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
I almost died.
Oh, and you missed. And oh, watch it.
Oh, watch it.
Oh,
Come
missed
here.
me, bro. Come here. Oh god, all those ender
Holy
pearls.
shit, Mondef. How do you fly so fast?
He's lighter. I took off a lot of my plating too.
Oh,
for
yeah.
this.
Got him.
Bring her down.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
Come on, go down.
Generally does it.
Down. Down. Down, girl.
Go the fuck down.
I want to stand down here. She'll come for us, remember?
What?
If we're all
Where do you
together,
want the portal?
just around about where we're standing, I guess would be a good spot. Close to the
Sounds good.
entrance.
Where are you standing? That's the question.
On the
Oh,
island.
There you are.
On the east side of the island.
Where are you? Oh, I'm on the island.
Oh, I can see you down there. Okay,
She's
she's coming.
She's coming. Let's try and get these focus shots on.
Oh, yeah.
Blasted.
Yeah, this wand is
I thought
even
Sinto
higher.
was the Ender Dragon.
One more
Come
down.
here.
No.
That's it.
Whoa.
Let her come back.
Oh.
Let her come back. Let her come back.
Let her come back.
Sento.
Don't go get
Sento. Come back over here.
Sit down.
Okay. Okay.
Chill.
Oh, Jesus.
Here she comes.
Let's
Get
go.
ready. Final blast, everybody.
Go down.
In she goes.
There we go.
And we're down.
Look at the sound.
sounds so cool.
Oh, have they changed
Oh,
the
that's
sound?
pretty sweet.
Oh.
XP for the win.
More awkward place.
Oh, hey, emeralds.
As easy as that.
Gotta walk home.
I feel like we need a
24
sign that
shelled
says
knife.
Right.
approach with caution.
One more,
'Cause these
Why?
bees are gonna hurt for a while.
one more thing
Oh.
before we go. I'll use this chest here,
Put on your rapiers.
but we've got a little gift for those of you that helped slay the dragon.
I'm kind of far away right now.
Short mead.
Drinks all round.
That piece of shell.
Yummy.
I'm not drunk yet.
Me either.
Drink much more. So, with our adventure to the end at a close, the book was placed. The end of a chapter. We didn't really take too long about it, did we? With a bit of help from our friends on the server, we got it done in a very, very quick space of time. I wasn't really expecting it to take too long. I think that most of the members of the server could have taken care of the dragon by themselves with the sort of armor and equipment that we've got right now. So anyway, we decided that our adventure night was to continue into the Twilight. And so we decided to have a rush around in the Twilight Forest. We saw some things that you're probably familiar with in Minecraft. Especially Feed the Beast. Look at this, volcano spawning on top of a tree. Amazing. And then a bit further down, another volcano. This one, actually a volcano, spawned up on top of a tree. Quite incredible looking scenery, but this was not the best of it. We went on to find other things in the Twilight Forest, like the Twilight Lich's castle. Well, we'd already had one boss fight, so we thought, may as well get stuck in and have another. Another boss down, very quickly on adventure night. Well, we were storming around, we thought we may as well continue. We had to run about a bit more and found a few more interesting things and destroyed them. A maze. We didn't know they existed. I knew about the Naga maze, but I didn't know these little mazes that were around. These were all new to us, so we began exploring. It wasn't the first hollow hill we had discovered that night, but it was the biggest. So we decided to make the most of this, and this was where our adventure was going to end tonight. We were going to clear this place out. First of all though, I needed a few torches. I've run out. So I blocked myself away to make some torches, and then I discovered that I had a swiftness potion in my inventory. So, yeah. Decided to have a run around really quick. The hollow hill was soon ours. We had lit it, we had beaten up all the spawners, and we were ready to start reaping the rewards of Adventure Night. It did lead us to a few new problems, however. All of these ores, and how were we going to send it all back to base? How were we going to store it all? What were we going to do? And so this was our solution. Item Tesseracts. So we're basically pumping them out of item Tesseracts into relays that send them down the long track. It's very, very, very simple. So simple, I hate it. So it's filled up already, and I'm having to sort out stuff from barrels all the time. And now everyone's using it in the wrong way. Now it's just a dumping ground for everything you don't want in your inventory. Now we've got these ender pouches. We've got these return pouches color coded to that thing there, and as soon as you put anything in them, it gets sorted out into this item tesseract, and this item tesseract sends it out to the workshop, and the workshop is now a first storage zone. It was just coming straight through here, and that other tesseract is from some turtles that were digging out the hollow hill, and this was actually useful stuff at one point. Lots and lots of cool stuff, but it's all being slowly but surely sorted. I mean, look at this. There's this over here, and it's over there as well, and oh my word, I'm going to have so much fun sorting all this out, haven't I? Well, that then led me on to having to build a sorting system, and I've not really sorted out a sorting system before. I don't know how elaborate it needs to be. I don't know the simplest solution, but I'm having a go. So let me show you from the start. Let me get up here. I've built a little bit around here as well. I've done up the workshop a bit. The workshop now is a bit tidier and a bit more organised. I've had to, because I've got all sorts of junk coming in through the sorting system now. Let's start at the beginning of the sorting process. From the ender pouch, it comes in to this item tesseract up here, which is the Warlord's Workshop, and Junk House being the other tesseract down there. It punches through a relay and just goes around pneumatic tube all the way around the tops of all of this lot, and then down into the basement. Well, that then just fills these barrels, so all the barrels are meant to be there just to catch the items that are useful for particular mods. So for instance, here we go, we've got the thermal expansion section, where we make all our tesseracts and energy cells, parts and ducts and machines, and I seem to be using a lot of thermal expansion, so it's quite important. All the redstone we find goes there, all the ender pearls go there, so that they can be squished down and turned into juices to make the tesseracts. And that's electrum ingots, which are the only thing I know is useful for, is for thermal expansion. So we got that in there. Started factorization routers, because I want to have a go with those, and these little things are part of that mod and nothing else, so they're there. Ender storage, and also for the factorization we need pearls and that to make routers, so they're fitting in there nicely now. So it's one storage space for useful things around where the workstation is that's going to be using them. I also thought of an idea to bring stuff up from underneath to try and get them to refill the workbenches, the project tables, with the automatic system as well. So let's take a look at this one, for instance. It's not fully implemented yet, but for instance, these are all of the thermal expansion parts and bits and the ducts at the end here, and these are all the materials you need to build them. So if I take any of these plans, let's say I need a server, all of the items that needed will be stored in the project bench. And again with that, everything in the project bench. I don't really need all these plans, but they were helping me to get to grips and organise myself and the knowledge of how to make the items, the crafting recipes and how to do it. And the idea will be that there's 9 items along the bottom here, and a red power filter has 9 slots for filtering. So you would filter these 9 items into this project table. Yeah? And the same goes for every other project table. It's not working out quite like that yet, but that's the way I want it to be. So the first route that anything goes, when you put it through the end pouch, it's basically saying I want to clear my inventory of all the rubbish that I've got. And the chances are you've got stuff that you've taken from the workshop. So you put it back in the workshop first, the first place you go. And then if I can get down these stairs, because these boots... Yep, this section has been expanded a bit, so now we've got the blast furnace in there and the industrial blast furnace next to it. Nice. Awesome, 53 of those. I'll just top that up while I'm here. Give me some of that. Why did you go all the way over there? Get back over here. And top that up with a bit of coal coke. There we go, keep that burning, because I'm making some things for that. Industrial blast furnace got moved over to here. I moved that over there a bit. This pipe, this cable's still in the way. I think I need to tuck it into the wall behind there a little bit and bring it over to here as well, so that we can still use this assembly table and all its glory. I'm going to set it into the wall there. Here is an example of what I'm doing with the chest. You've got to partition it off from all the rest and have a filter that filters 9 items into whatever is above and mark it. So around about here are the project tables. And I did have a quick test with this basic system like this. Pneumatic tubes just running totally around and around, filling up all the project tables first and foremost, and then eventually going to this item tesseract, which sends everything else to the junk house. The idea will be that there'll be more locations like this on the way, where there's a start and a finish to the location, and it'll just basically send it on to the next place. And I'll put a restrictor pipe here. And I think the restrictor pipe adds 5,000 blocks distance to things. So when it's looking for the nearest available inventory, that should be the last choice. So when it comes into the system, it'll sweep around and fill in everything, like basic ingots will go here. And over here I was storing non-basic ingots, the sort of ingots that you end up finding and sorting and organising every now and again. Steel included goes in there at the minute. I have to set that up to go over that way instead. But that's a lot of setting up and a lot of filters. So I looked into the routers, and the routers are now coming into being. I don't know how to use them yet, but I will figure it out. Watched a little bit of Mondef's recording on how to use routers, so I'll be playing with those. And all these barrels along here, I did have them set up so that they would be just a quick stack of 64, always available to you just behind your workstation. But then I had the idea to put the stack of 64 directly into the workstation. Yeah, I don't know what way round it'll end up being, but that's how the way it is for now. Fancied it up a bit as well, used a few lights. Bowlef had a load of coloured glass left over from his bee project, so I put those in to give us a bit more light in here. So daylight it's nice and bright, and these lights keep it all nice looking. I don't know if you can tell, but the difference between that and that is a slight difference in colour. These are cut blocks, micro blocks, and they were very, very dark when I first put them up against those steps. So I put the lighting in, and it sort of helped a little bit. But yeah, I'm just making a start on the sorting system and trying to keep everything nice and tidy. The basic ingots coming across here. I think it'd be better off with a router here. A router at the end here that it feeds in all the basic ingots, and then it just sifts through a load of barrels on the side here. We shall see how that goes. And we have all sorts of other things organised, but I'll go into that in my next episode, such as how the farm's doing. At the minute, as you can see, the farm is on stop, because we got so much from the farm that we really don't need it running, draining energy anymore. The peat bog engines did add a little bit of energy to the system, but really I need a way to turn sections off, so I could just keep the peat farm engines on, and they could then be pumping energy in. But yeah, that's about it for this adventurous episode. Hope you've enjoyed the footage. It has been a bit of a montage with some cool music, I hope you think. We've now got 2 new books added into the Adventurers Guild, the Hollow Hill that we went to, and the End that we've finished up with now. So more will be added. I'm thinking about building some sort of Adventurers Guild building in there to store all the books, in sort of like a journal of places we've been, so we can go back there quickly. Save going through all the portals. We've got the nether fortresses that we've found and things like that. And yeah, hopefully very, very soon I'll be starting my Thormac craft, because my collection of little things of interest, my display cabinet, is filled up already, and I haven't actually started doing any research. I've got research notes and all that. And I want to get into that very soon, so hopefully I'll get some recording done of Thaumcraft as a separate little mini-series as part of the Utopia series. She'll concentrate on that a little bit too, so if you've not done Thaumcraft before, I will be going through it from the very basics all the way through to the end. Right, until next time, this is Nemsun in Utopia, once again signing off on another episode. Catch you later.